Hey guys, it's Joanne from 15 Spatulas, and today we're gonna make brown butter pretzel crunch blondies. As much as I love brownies and get cravings for them all the time, I also love blondies just as much. It's not always about the chocolate in my opinion. So what I love about these blondies is first of all, the brown butter. It adds this like toffee-like flavor to them, and then the pretzels just add this really nice crunch to the texture. Let me show you how to do it. The first thing you're gonna do is brown the butter. So you're gonna melt a stick of butter in a saucepan, and at first it'll be really foamy on top, and as it comes to a boil, the foam will kind of clump together. Then as you keep cooking, the foam will dissipate, and you'll see that some brown specks will start to form on the side of the pan, so the butter is starting to brown. You're gonna keep cooking and stirring until you see lots of brown specks in the bottom of the pan. Then you're gonna remove the pan from the heat and immediately pour this into a big bowl, just so it can cool and the butter doesn't take on any more color. Add a cup of packed brown sugar to the butter and a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, and use a hand mixer to beat this together until it's relatively combined. Then add 2 large eggs and beat that in on high speed until you get a super thick beige brown mixture. And of course, you can stop to scrape down the sides of the spatula and keep mixing. Then add a teaspoon of vanilla extract and beat that in until just combined, and now the wet ingredients are done. And just a side note, if you like tasting the batter when you're baking, this is a really good one. For the dry ingredients, measure out 1 cup or 5 ounces of all-purpose flour, then add 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder and 3/4 of a teaspoon of sea salt, and whisk that together to combine. Measure out a cup of mini pretzels, place them in a zip-top bag, and bash them up into small pieces with your measuring cup. Then add the dry ingredients to the wet and mix that in until the flour has almost disappeared, and then you can add in all of your pretzel bits and mix that in to finish it off. Scrape the dough into a buttered 8x8 baking dish and use a spatula to spread it out evenly throughout the pan. Place a single layer of extra pretzels on top to decorate, and then you can bake this in a 350 Fahrenheit oven for about 30 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean. Let the blondies cool, and then you can take a sharp knife and cut the blondies into pieces as big or as little as you like, but I think it looks best when you have 1 little pretzel on each bar. All right guys, I've got a plate of blondies to taste. I love the little pretzel on top of each bar. I just think that's so cute. All right, let's try it. And you hear that crunch from the pretzels? Wow, wow, wow. Anything that you add brown butter to, you just know it's gonna be amazing. And the texture is so wonderful. You've got that crunch there, but when you bite into this, like you have this resistance and chewiness to it that's just so, so delicious. Blondies just remind me so much of like an extra thick cookie bar. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make this recipe. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribed. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.